Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Chef Pam and this is Chef and More. And today we're going to be making an Asian style pulled pork shoulder in our Instapot pressure cooker. Yes, and if you want to learn how to make all kind of homemade food and dishes the easy and simple way, subscribe so that you won't miss any of my videos. And tap that bell so you'll always get notified. We're going to get started right now. Okay guys, we're going to dive right in with our Instapot here. We have our pork shoulder ready to go, and I've already cut up my onions and my garlic here. I've got it rough chop here. Just garlic and onions, and we're going to go ahead and get this put into our Instapot along with our other ingredients. So I'm just going to add them to the Instapot. We're going to add everything, then we're going to get our pork shoulder put in there, and we're going to cook it for about an hour. So we have our onions and garlic in there. Now I'm going to add a half a cup of sugar. And I also have here a half a cup of soy sauce. And we're going to be adding in about a teaspoon of regular just salt. This is sea salt, just about a teaspoonful. Then I have ginger. I'm going to put about 2 teaspoons of ginger in there. And you can add whole ginger if you want. You can chop some regular ginger up. I didn't have any on hand, so I'm just using ground ginger. And I have about a tablespoon of honey. Then we're going to add 2 cups of water. Okay guys, then we're going to get our pork shoulder in there and set our temperature. Okay, now I had to cut a little bit off so it would fit in here. So I'm just going to get this down in here real good, make sure it fits real good. I want to make sure that the pork shoulder is below the line on the actual pot that says max. So you don't ever want to fill your pot up higher than that line. So I need to make sure I get it positioned in there, situated so that I can see that line. And this is the piece I cut off. I'm just going to wrap it up tight and put it in my freezer. I'll use it for greens or something like that. It's already smoked, so that'll be perfect for greens, beans, or something like that. So let's get our lid on here. I want to get that on, make sure it's on tight, and make sure it's set to seal so the pressure can build up. Then I'm going to put this on manual, and I'm just going to raise the time up here from 30 minutes. I'm going to raise it up to 60 so that it will cook for an hour. Then we're going to let the steam release itself. I'm not going to turn it off or anything. I'm going to let it slow release. So all in all, it's probably going to cook about an hour and a half in there. Okay guys, we'll be back when it's ready to take out. Yes. Okay, we are all done. The temperature has set. The steam has released on its own, and we're just going to get this out. Now guys, when you're taking anything hot out of a pressure cooker, yes, I have just 2 forks, but be very, very careful because it is piping hot. So I'm just going to make sure I get this out here and onto my platter. Yes, you can see the steam coming out of there. And I'm going to leave all the liquid in here. I'm going to add a slurry to it, which is nothing but a couple of tablespoons of flour mixed with water until it's smooth. Cold water mixed with that. You can use cornstarch or flour. This will thicken up all the liquid in here. I'm actually setting my pressure cooker to saute, and after it heats up really well on saute, it will start to boil, which will help thicken the sauce, and it will reduce down some. So we'll have a nice sweet sauce to go over our pork shoulder as well. And I'm actually making this into a bowl with rice, and I have the link above to the rice, guys. That way, if you want to see how to make the rice, that'll be there. And then shortly, you'll be seeing a video about how I make the black-eyed peas that I'm including in the rice bowl with this. So you just want to keep stirring and add your slurry in a little bit at a time, so make sure it won't clump up. So we get all this in here, get it stirred real good, and then we're just gonna go ahead and pull some of this pork off. I just want you guys to see the inside of it, that it's nicely cooked. Get this all stirred up. You want to make sure you keep stirring it periodically just to make sure it stays smooth. Okay guys, so I'm just going to cut a little bit off of this and then we'll be back when we're all done and ready to plate. Yes, okay, it's coming off nicely. I like to shred it. You can also use this for pulled pork for just barbecue sandwiches. I've got enough here that after we have dinner today, there will be plenty left over for pulled pork sandwiches, barbecue sandwiches, or whatever you'd like to do with it for leftovers. Okay guys, so I'm going to go ahead and get this all shredded up and we'll be right back. Okay guys, I've got it all shredded. I've got my black eyed peas in my bowl and my rice in my bowl. And so my black eyed peas are really spicy. The sauce is sweet and I have a little butter and salt in the rice. So I've got spicy, sweet, and sauce. Yes, delicious. So when you mix all those flavors together, guys, it makes the peas not so hot. It makes the sauce not so sweet. It makes the rice not so salty. So I have all those nice flavors mixed into the bowl, and we're just pouring our sauce over our meat and our rice, guys. Yes. And we're going to just top it with a few green onions. And there we have it. We are all done. Look at that, guys. Yes. Okay, guys. Doesn't that look good? And we cooked it in about an hour in our Instapot. Yes. Okay. And guys, if you like these how-to videos, please consider supporting me over on Patreon. I have the link down in the description. Yes. And guys, don't forget to subscribe. Tap the bell so you'll always get notified. You'll know when I upload my videos and you'll get notified too. And guys, give me a thumbs up and leave me some comments. I sure do enjoy hanging out and cooking with you guys. It is just such a pleasure. Thank you so much for coming by and hanging out with me. Thank you so much for watching these videos, and I'll see you next time.